So all right, so I guess we'll do the persistent state. The full experience. Fine. FBO. All right, we'll do that. Confirm. Yep. Yeah, we need Max here. His stream started so late the other night that I didn't catch it. I was asleep. I wonder how it went for him. All right, one more time with the ground handling request. Jet A, GPU. It was morning there. Yeah. Any word on an FSE release? I've heard lots of rumors, but the fact that Town Hall, if you think about it, the TBM 930 never made it into FS Economy, and we thought for a while that it was going to. Interesting how the plane is kind of in a already, somewhat already set up state. All right, so you guys are saying up here on the fuel panel. All right, so if we go, there we go, left-hand side. And then this is the left main, tail, aux main. Hey, it's going up. So that probably means we have, but we don't have a fuel truck out there. That's interesting. It's in the exact state you left it in? Okay. Persistence. But the fuel is going up, so that's good. So let the fuel continue. You guys were right all along. Great stream. We achieved something. Yeah. We've discovered wireless refueling. I'm going to disable FS Economy. Snack Air did buy a Challenger 300, so we're hoping that the fuel burn is somewhat similar, that it won't, make the flight invalid. String? I don't know. You should fill wings before tail. I don't have any control over it, do I? Huh? 5850. Almost there. I already have a fail grading on my flight. $63.50. $66.20. There are times where I'm going to want like an instant button, an easy button for fueling. I think that should stop. All right, we'll come down here. GNSS not available. Let's go here to POSINIT. I'm assuming it's doing an alignment. We can probably put in the airport code here. Oh, no, the fuel's going higher. I have control over all the valves. Oh, right there. So I could do the, okay, I see what you're saying. Well, we're going full quantity. Toto didn't really put an instant button on anything. Yeah. Which is probably a good way to make you learn, I guess. All right, I'm going to turn on... All right, one thing we need to change here is hectopascals to inches. So we're going to come down to this button. We're going to hit menu. And that's going to bring up this PFD menu. And then I can actually bring that out here. Make that a little bit bigger for stream learning purposes. And then down here, we're going to change this to... so we'll go menu. And we'll scroll this down. Oops. That's on or off. Scroll that down to config. Press the button. And then we go to inches. And then press the button. And now we got the 2991 in there. Okay, that's good. Menu. That continuum showed me that. That was a last minute question in his stream. Won't starting FSE just override the fuel amount? I think so. Yeah, I'm not doing an FSC flight on this one, but I think that's what will happen. But then again, I don't think FS Economy has been doing that with the Q4 XP. Good day, M9 Aviation. Brad, how you doing? Cool new airplane. Yes, it's a very... I'm very much intimidated by this plane. And I still have fuel loading in. All right, I'm going to start the APU. Let's see what we got. Yep, APU starting. So you can see the RPMs and EGT right there. Hotchmania, how you doing? The little I have worked with it, very complex compared to... Yeah, I'm just waiting for someone to come in here and say, I'll show you everything. But we did get the APU started, so that's good. Once that settleizes... Settleizes? Is that a word? I'll turn on the APU gen. Yeah, he's probably talked so many people through how to do this, that, and the other. It does say IRS 3 aligning, so that's good news. Okay, RPM right there. We're going to hit APU gen. Hey, that's a good sound. Would it work better if you use the checklist where the Copilot does some of the click? I think with the checklist, a lot of it, you'll still be doing it. But yeah, no, I am doing the checklist. For sure. And we'll start that now. So we'll do...
no current checklist to restart.
How much fuel do you need? Oh, see, that's where he came up and specified. I wonder if it'll defuel. Still loading fuel. Okay, normal checklist menu. We'll make this a little bit smaller.
Flight compartment checklist. AC and DC electrics.
Okay, check through the DC electrical synoptic page. Check trues are online, normal voltage, and load indications. Looks good.
Nav lights, logo light.
Turn the nav light on. Logo light can stay
Cockpit
off.
lights.
Cockpit lights are good.
Lamp test.
Lamp test. I believe that's going to be down this way. We got a lamp right down there. And then we have lamp test 1. So that turns on, okay. And that lights up, and then 2. Okay.
Duct monitor.
Which button did you hit for the checklist, Barry? I went up to checklists and then just did restart current checklist in the menu. Bleed air duct mon test. Thinking that's... Here's the bleed air panel.
Bleed air duct.
And then it says check for warning messages. I've got too much on the list here, so it's probably not there. And then we can do a loop A. And we're supposed to look for an advisory test. I'm acknowledging it. Yeah, I'm acknowledging it. And just to let you know, what I've done is on my keyboard, I've gone to the keyboard menu and settings and then CL650. And then once I was in CL650, I just typed in checklist. And there's a confirmed checklist item right there that I bound to the numpad delete key or numpad period key. So to advance, I'm just hitting the period key.
Fms Database Status.
All right, FMS database. Ooh, we got GNS now, so we can put that, populate that. We want to go to the IDX button, status. You can see in here the active database is from 2018. Yeah, it is Todorico on the voice, yep. So we want to take the secondary database and put that over the active. And then, bam. There we go. That's good. It says here, cycling databases is required to ensure all data from the previous flight is fully cleared.
FMS flight plan uplink. ATIS.
This is where I think that I would go in and do my SimBrief automatic import for the FMS flight plan and get the ATIS, but I've not done that before. And I'm not sure exactly how to do that. I should have watched a little bit more closely on the streams. St. Wilfred, good morning. It's obviously it's in here somewhere. IDX. We got secondary flight plan, data link. Happy Pappy. I'm enjoying it so far quite a bit actually. I do have a SimBrief ID, but I don't know. I found my SimBrief ID, Tylenol, but I don't know where to put that. Do I put that in the settings here? I think I have to have the plane off in order to set up Navigraph and SimBrief. There's the SimBrief ID. So what was that? Was I 4.8? Yeah, it's not letting me enter anything there. Interesting. Yeah, so it's not letting me enter the SimBrief pilot ID. Maybe because the plane is on. Power down avionics before making changes. I think I'll just go through a manual setup and we'll try that later. I'm assuming that the ATIS would work though once we put in our origination and destination. There's the flight plan, so we'll put in KSLC. And we'll put in destination KLAS. Execute that. Now data link, ATIS. Departure ATIS. Do I have to put in the airport again? Maybe I do. Do I hit send? There's the Salt Lake City information ATIS. Info. 270 at 5 knots, 10 statute. Few at 45, scattered 60. Temperature 02, dew point -02, altimeter 3005. ILS runway 34 left, 34 right in use. LDA DME on runway 35, visual approaches are also in use. That's so cool to be able to get that. I like that. All right, we're going to do departure. And I'm just doing it this the old-fashioned way because I just don't want to power down my avionics, but it'll leave us for something else to do in the near future. Over here on Navigraph, we're going to do flights. The other thing I want to do probably on this next flight is integrate the Navigraph charts into the plane because you can have the map in the cockpit itself. SK McConnell 361. Good day. Puff MTD 123. How you doing? Thank you for the. I saw you gifted a bunch of subs to a bunch of people in the community on a few of the streams out there. So thank you for your kindness. Again, Zion's 1 is the departure. So we're gonna choose next. Zion's 1. Puff, do you have this plane? We're doing the EHK Enoch transition. And we're going to depart runway 17. Execute. And then we're going to go to departures and arrivals. Las Vegas. And we're going to do the Chow 1 via Stew. And we're going to do the ILS. I usually do the ILS 26 left. But being that this is a biz jet, I probably should do one or the other. I kind of oops. Previous. I'll just do for the first one. We'll do ILS 26 left. Vectors. We'll go via Preno, and then we'll execute that. Look at our legs page. We've got takeoff from runway 7, a vector, and then we're going to hop 2. I think we'll just leave in the discontinuity there. And then there's everything there. We'll bring up this, get rid of that discontinuity for the arrival. And then, all right, Preno over that. That looks good. All right, I didn't really educate myself on all the goodness of what to do in the Perfinet, but we're going to put in 320 as our cruise. And I'm also going to put in, I guess we should put in 2 passengers, cargo, sure. And the fuel is still going. Oh my gosh. We have way too much fuel. We're going to land heavy. I guess I should just close the valve. Shut it off. Oh, I must do 320. Okay. So we'll do, I can do that or I can go like that, I'm assuming, right? Yeah. Okay. Execute. Check fuel at destination. Way too much fuel. Okay, takeoff. We're doing Kavik right now. Outside air temperature is 15. I don't know why it says check database dates, but why isn't the CL60 an option in Sim Toolkit Pro Flight? Yeah, it should be, right? Previous streams were pulling Pilot Edge ages. So yeah, it does pull VATSIM. Yep. I saw it pull a VATSIM on another stream. It was who was it that was streaming that had it on VATSIM? I can't remember, but yeah, it does pull it. All right, so
Anti-skid.
anti-skid is down here, and we want to do armed on that, which it is. Test.
Nose door.
Nose door is clear.
Hydraulic 3A pump.
Hydraulic 3A pump is right there. It's supposed to be on.
Brake pressure.
Brake pressure, we're supposed to look for 300 PSI on the inboard brakes. So I believe if I come down here to the menu and I click on hydraulics, HYD, right down there, that should bring up where I can see 3000 PSI on the inboard brakes. Oh, I put a flight day of March 2022. Okay. That's right. I didn't think it was this hard to... Star Citizen, you need other people on Discord talking you through things like Twin City Jeff. There's a custom profile of the CL60 already in SimBrief sent by Hotstar. Just log in and save the airframe into your fleet. Yeah, I saw that. And apparently, in order for me to connect to SimBrief, I need to turn off my avionics, which I didn't want to do. So, hello, Eric Neo. Yes, it is. Yep. All right, brake pressure's been checked.
Parking brake.
Parking brake is set. Now, apparently you have to hold down the brakes in order to set the parking brake. Otherwise, it's not fully set. So, I'm going to hold down the brakes, and I'm going to pull the parking brake on.
Nose door.
Nose door's closed.
Hydraulic panel and pumps.
Hydraulic panel and pumps checked auto 3A. So here it says we're checking for fuel quantities. We can move pump 1B and 2B to on and check to see if we have messages. So we do 1B on and 2B on. And down below we should see messages hydraulic 1 low press and hydraulic 2 low press. But I don't see them here. Oh, it checked the following caution messages are not displayed. All right, perfect. Move pump 1B, 3B, and switch 2B to auto and 3A to on. All right, so 1B to auto, 3B to auto, and 2B to auto, and 3A to on. Okay, that's good. And it does say hydraulic 2 low press and hydraulic 1 low press there. Okay, because they're on auto. Yeah. This plane is $115. Yep. In fact, we had a competition on my Discord trying to guess the price, and I guessed $115, and it's actually $114.95. So I was 5 cents off. All right, that's checked.
Electric panel.
Electric panel's been checked.
AC/DC utility switch.
AC/DC utility switch is now on.
Start ignition panel.
Start ignition panel's been checked. Whatever.
Fuel panel.
Fuel panel. All right. This is an interesting one. St. Wolfric. You lose at Price is Right. That's true. That's true, Bob.
Hey,
St. Wolfric.
this pilot for beer in his coffee mug. Happy New Year.
Cheers, St. Wolfric. Thank you for the 28 months. We all know it's really like 48. But I will say that my newfound love is pour over coffee. Pour over coffee is amazing. Check out my YouTube channel for my pour over. Thank you for the subscribe. All right. This was a little bit confusing to me. It's having you check different things on the fuel. So it does say press left boost pump in. So if we press that in, and it should say indicate on, which it does. And then press left and right. Okay, left and right boost pumps indicate on even when you just press the left. And then press left to auxiliary in. We got an, oh my goodness. Holy snack lift. Where are the Invisisticks? Dang it. Dogo gifting 10 subs. Total of 140 gifted subs into the channel. We got Celessi, Cecil, Sask13, Ham Radio Man, Jorge, GA25, Desert Eagle 114, Brunlea, Cranky65, one of my favorite, Nightmare Frame, Real World Pilot. It's me, Brad, Barbecue Beef 1. Thank you, Dogo. You're so kind. You're too kind. I really appreciate that. All right, we're going to press the gravity switch in, and we're going to check to see if the gravity switch light indicates open, which it does. I need to buy that man a brewski right there. Press right to aux switch in. Okay, and then check that the left extinguishes, which it did. And then press right boost pump in, and the left comes, and take the left boost pump out. This is a real interesting order of events here. So right, oh, and we're still not hearing her. Isn't that interesting that we're not hearing Jenny? Yeah, we're not ready for the passengers. Yeah, they want to have a drink and they want to tour the cockpit, so I'm gonna tell her to bring them. But I'm not hearing her. I don't know why. I don't need anything. She's overworked today and she quit. Hey Dogo, you're so kind. You're so kind. You blow John's mind. Hey Dogo. Hey Dogo. Was going to drop them subs when you got in the air, but might be a while. Exactly. All right. It does say here, press right boost switch in, which we did. Left boost switch out, which we did. Left and right boost pumps indicate on. They do. Press left to auxiliary switch out. Okay, that's out. Press right, or check right to aux indicates on. Yes. Press gravity switch out. Check gravity extinguishes, which it does. Press right to aux switch out. Check gravity switch light, or right to aux switch light extinguishes, which it does. Right boost pump out. Check left and right boost pumps indicate in-op, which they do. That's really interesting
APU
combination.
LCV.
APU LCV. I don't know. This should be open, so we're going to hit the APU LCV button, and it says open.
10th stage isolation valve.
10th stage isolation valve is open.
Packs.
Packs are Left and right packs are on. Why did the chicken cross the road? To be closer to Dogo. Exactly, St. Wolfram.
Air conditioning panel.
Air conditioning panel. It says check cockpit and cabin selectors are set to norm. Okay, they are. There's norm. We can raise the temperatures up a little bit. Check ram air switch is pressed out. It is by default. And covered, extinguished. Set temperatures as required. Okay.
Pressurization panel.
So you caught the stream. Toto talked about the boost pumps. Yeah, I need to watch that. They only turn on IF. They only turn on if the engine pumps can't keep up. Ah, okay. This one I didn't really understand. So pressurization panel, check ICAS for 0 differential pressure and ensure cabin altitude is approximately the airfield elevation. The only thing I'm doing with regard to this panel is I'm coming up here and I'm saying, okay, I'm changing the landing altitude. But I didn't see where I can change the cabin altitude anywhere. There's the barrow. Let's see. Move man rate fully counterclockwise. Man alt should be centered. Press continuous switch light in and press out. Check fault light. All right. So that's in. And then out. Fault light comes on. Check emergency depress switch light is pressed out. That was pressed in. There we go. Okay.
Bleed air panel.
I thought it was for foul reasons. Could be. Could be. Bleed air. All right. So let's move over to the bleed air panel. And we want to do 14th stage left is out. It is. 14th stage isolation. Out. It is. And 14th stage right. Out. 10th stage left is out. 10th stage APU LCV is in. It is now. And 10th stage isolation valve in. 10th stage right out.
Supplemental ground wing anti-ice panel switch.
Okay, we've got anti-ice wing switch set to off. Excuse me, which it is. Supplemental ground wing anti-ice switch light is pressed out. I'm assuming that's that.
Cal anti-ice switches.
Cal anti-ice switches in. Left and right. And then we're going to check to see if we have... They're not displayed, so that's good. And then we can take the Cal switches out. Counterclockwise, you turn clockwise. Oh, on the, yeah, on the man rate. You're right. Thank you.
Anti-ice panel.
Wing switch is set to off. Which it is. Left and right heat are extinguished. Let's switch these to high on the windshield and then hold the test button. Should be right switch. I wonder if you have to hold it down for a period of time. I guess that was probably illuminated while I was holding it down. So if we bring that out, make it a tad bit smaller, and then come up here and then hit test. Yeah, there we go. Actually, the passengers are apparently flight simmers, and they're watching my every move, and they're like, we don't want this flight to start anytime sooner than it absolutely needs to. Right? All right, we're going to switch the windshield left and right to off. Hold test switch in detent and check for caution messages. We did that. Hold test switch in wing and listen for aural. Wait.
Wing overheat. Wing overheat. Wing overheat.
And we have wing and ice test
Wing
okay.
Overheat.
Emergency lights.
We have check emergency light switches set to off. There's arm. I'm talking too much. Check for emergency lights off. It does say emergency lights are off. And then if we do emergency lights on, it should say emergency lights on, which it does. And then we're going to switch it back to arm. Perfect.
Passenger signs.
Passenger signs. These simmers might have to get back into their seats.
ELT.
ELT is armed.
Glare shield panel.
What do you guys think it means when it glare shield panel? Just like the, I don't know. They don't notice the difference. They're already high. Could be. Could be. Yeah, I don't know what to check on the glare shield panel. Everything looks good.
Crew and passenger oxygen.
Okay, crew and passenger oxygen. We've got oxygen masks there. We got passenger oxygen right there. There's a test port.
DCU warning panel. CVR.
Cockpit voice
Audio
recorder
panels.
test. Obviously, if you were on Pilot Edge or VATSIM, you want to check to see if your audio panel is set up to hear the frequencies correctly, so that's good.
SPS system.
We got check both side panels, stall, prop, pusher switches are set to on. Okay, stab trim. This is important. I'm going to close this for the time being. So we got stab trim, channel 1 in, although that's not depressing. I'm assuming that that's depressed. Set pitch trim to 0, nose down. Then actuates pilot stab trim disconnect button. Okay. And we can do some testing of the stall switch. Continue holding test switches for ignition. That's, yeah, we'll bypass that for right now. Check our flight controls.
Integrated standby instrument.
When
Clock.
it's checked. Clock. We got a subscribe, Captain Tony Stark.
Hello, John and chat. Hope you enjoyed your holidays and your family as well.
Captain Tony Stark, thank you for the subscribe 37 months. Yes, holidays were fantastic. I hope they were good for you as well. I like the side stick from Elios. All right.
EFIS ICAS.
EFIS ICAS
Main landing
checked.
gear bay overheat. TOS
That's
warning
checked.
switches. Pitch
TOS
and
warning.
roll disconnects. Ground spoilers.
Ground spoilers down here. Okay, ground spoilers. We have disarm, auto checked.
Thrust reversers.
Thrust reversers armed.
Thrust levers.
Checked and shut
Engine
off.
speed switches.
Now this is one that I'm not sure what that one is. Engine speed switches. That one I'm gonna have to research.
Engine vibration check.
And the
Roll
vibration
warning.
test.
Smoke detector. Trims. Mock trim.
Okay, mock trim. Okay, there we go. That's in.
Yacht dampers.
Yaw damper is. I just hit them. There's no illumination though. Did say engage. I'm assuming that. Okay, it just says so it's not displayed. It cannot go wrong when Toto is the FO. Yeah, apparently you want to thrust reverser. Oh, it does say, you're right. It does say checked shut off. But the thrust reversers, it did say armed, I thought. I could back up, but.
Reversionary inhibit switches. IRS.
We do have IRS alignment.
CPDLC. TCAS.
TCAS. Alright, so if we come down here, we want to squawk. If we go to tune, change our ATC to 2368. No, that didn't work. How do we change our transponder code? I mean, I can try it this way. I'll try it via the SciTech panel. We'll see what happens. Yep, SciTech panel's working. Although I can't change that. I'll just change it to that for now. I thought I could type in the code, you know. Oh, it did work that time. Okay. Now there is a couple of different ways to change the TCAS, or sorry, the squawk mode. So here's your standby TARA. You can just obviously hit the LSK key. Altitude is on. But down here, if I hit ATC, it also changes it. Standby norm TARA. Yeah, right there. So that's good. Has there already been a request for a GTN 750?
ATIS and
Of course.
clearance. FMS flight plan. Wind update. Perf.
Yeah, when that's all done. It's
Takeoff
cool that
data.
you can install the real winds. I like that.
Avionics and charts. Flight instruments. Departure briefing. Emergency procedures. Pins. Covers. Chocks.
Okay, pins, covers, chocks. So if we go to ground services, gear chocks, ground services, we're still on, well, we are on APU, so we can turn off the external generator. There's a co-pilot option that do the checklist for you, just don't know where it is. At some point, he does start doing some things for me.
Cabin lights. Water heaters. Master seat.
We got subscribe from Bob Clement. 19 months. Thank you, Bob.
Thanks, John, as usual. Great stream. And Happy New Year 2022.
Happy New Year to you, Bob. Roball, how you doing?
Flight compartment checklist complete. Engine start checklist.
Doors are
Parking brake and
closed.
pressure.
Are they, though?
Checked and set.
No, they're
Fuel
not.
quantity and balance.
I do kind of wish that you could close the doors from like a panel, but maybe you can. I don't know. Do I lock it this way? Yeah. Fuel we got way too much fuel.
Beacon.
Beacon.
On.
On.
Fuel boost pumps.
Fuel boost pumps. It says on.
On. Ignition.
Ignition. Okay, so we'll go ignition
Armed.
A, armed.
Engine 2 start.
Oh, I'm nervous. And the circle in the middle on the door. And the circle. What do you mean, Hatrick? Hello, Humber. Okay, press and hold right engine start switch until start light illuminates. Check N2 for... Okay. Now I'm getting nervous. And we're going to make that a little bit smaller. We're going to come down here and we're going to bring that up there. Bring that up there. Go back to the door. Okay. Okay, I'm at the door. Toto is home watching all these streams with an evil laugh of the struggles of everyone. He's an evil... The circle. Like this circle? That red handle there? Pull handle? Am I good? I close the door? I'm good? That would have been bad, huh? Makes the outside handle flush. Ah, okay. Thank you. Alright, so again, we're going to press and hold right engine. Okay, we got N2. I'm not sure at what point we add, but I think we can go up to idle. We are all counting on you. I'm counting on myself.
Fuel system.
Okay, fuel boost pump switch lights out. Even before you start the next engine, it's having you turn these off. Check in up, yep. Low fuel pump pressure check, not there. Are displayed. There we go. Yep, left and right, low pressure. Okay.
Engine 1 start.
Okay, we'll go to engine 1 and we'll hold down until we illuminate. And we'll come back down here and add that fuel. This is kind of cool.
Engine start checklist complete. After start checklist, next. After start checklist. Generator 1 and 2.
Generator 1 and 2 on.
On, checked AC and DC. Ignition.
Ignition.
Disarmed.
Disarmed.
Pass.
See, this is where
On.
it's automatically detecting.
14th stage.
14th stage left and right.
Open. Cowl anti-ice.
Cal anti-ice. This is where you start the
On,
chrono.
check 45 seconds. Flight controls.
This is where you check the flight controls, probably going to there. Right.
Ground spoilers.
Switch ground spoiler switch from auto to disarm. Make sure that no deployment of spoilers on flight control synoptic page. Okay. Move ground spoiler switch from disarm to arm and check ground spoilers indicate deployment. Sure enough. Move ground spoilers switch from arm to auto. They retract. A lot of work went into this plane. It is fun to fly. Humber, you've done a couple flights? You'll be on your own because there's no pilot around? Yeah. After each flight, just repair everything. I think, yeah, you have that option.
Flight spoilers.
Okay, flight spoilers set to max. We got Puff MTD coming in with subs. Holy snack lippies. Puff MTT gifting subs. Holy cow, where did my invisible go? Puff MT gifting to Humber 8242, Swiss Tony 01, Serious Gamer, Tomber 42, Ultra Kid Bro, the Rav 2000, Be His 61, Movius, Sasquane, Philister. Thank you, Puff. That's very kind of you. No, the passengers are in. Yeah, they're simmers. They're watching. They're already asleep. They Aqua, hello. Nice dance. I like that. I should probably get an animated emote one day. I should grow up and do that. Thank you again, Puff. That's very kind of you. All right, move flight spoilers level to the half position. And check that they retract to the half position. Move flight spoiler levels to the 0 position. And check that they fully retract. Deselect flight controls on Zapana. Alright.
Cal anti-ice.
Cal anti-ice. When chrono reaches 45, and it's already ahead of that. Should see Cal anti-ice. It's on. Yep.
Supplemental ground wing anti-ice.
Supplemental ground wing anti-ice. Right there.
Test on.
On.
Fuel balance.
Fuel balance. We're way over.
Trims.
Trim. I guess we'll come down here and we'll do stab trim 4. I guess we'll go more neutral. I don't know.
No steer.
Nose steer. Armed. Okay, Conti showed me this as well. So nose steer to armed.
APR.
Hold engine control APR test switch in test 1. I think we'll
ADG unit.
bypass that. ADG.
Supplemental ground wing anti-ice.
Okay, we're going to switch that out.
Cal anti-ice. Off.
Extinguish off.
Wing anti-ice.
Wing anti-ice, or the little wing anti-ice to norm.
14th stage isolation valve.
14th stage isolation valve in. Indicates open. Press 14th stage isolation switch out and check the indication extinguishes.
Wing anti-ice.
Yep, that's on. There's so much going on here.
Checked. Off.
Move it to standby.
ATS.
Okay, so ATS up here does not display N1TO. How do I get that to work? This may be the longest JF pre-flight to date. I would agree. Passengers are drunk already going to Vegas. Exactly. I think this should have said small button on the back of the throttle, Serious Gamer says. So I guess I can probably do it. No, that didn't work. Is it this button? That's the whatever right there.
N1 TO. ATC TCAS.
Okay, thank you. TARA is on.
After start checklist complete. Taxi checklist.
Taxi.
Taxi lights.
See, he's doing it now.
On.
He just turned
Wing
the
and
taxi
cowl
light on.
anti-ice.
We don't need Cal anti-ice on.
Brakes and steering.
That's been checked.
Reverse thrust.
That's
If
good.
taxiing the de-ice, pause checklist here until a paper de-ice checklist is complete. Flaps.
Flaps are
20.
coming to 20.
Altimeters.
Oh, he did that.
Set and cross-checked.
That's
Radar weather.
radar on.
Takeoff briefing.
Takeoff briefing.
Taxi checklist complete. Before takeoff checklist.
You knew something. Good job, Cajun. Yeah. And Serious Gamer, thank you. 3 Green Gaming, long time no see, my friend. JT, how you doing? I'm doing well. It's good to see you. Long time.
Before takeoff checklist. Passenger signs.
This is before takeoff. I guess we can
on.
taxi.
Anti-collision light. On.
He's doing the
Pros.
switches.
On. Windshield heat. On. Wing and cowl anti-ice.
That's kind of cool. He's doing that. We'll leave the wing and cowl anti-ice in its position right now. Hey, we're moving. Holy snack lips. It's only been, what, an hour? No, it's been more than an hour. It's been more than an hour. But I hope you learned something. Let's go on Pilot Edge now. I think we should probably give away one of these, don't you think? I think we should. But I think it's going to be like a pretty big snack minimum for a ticket. Can someone check their snack balance? Let's see if the snack bank is open. I'm not going to do the giveaway right now. I'm going to think about doing the giveaway and then pull the winner who has to be present when I land, if I land. Okay, snacks are working. Okay. I might make this like a, I don't know. I think we should give one away though, cause like, why not, right? The best thing about this plane is you don't have to use the G1000. I'm impressed with this plane so far. I'm sorry that took so long, but I learned quite a bit. What I need to learn is what is the bare minimum when I'm in a hurry. When I just want to come home from work and I want to quickly do a flight, an FS economy flight. What's the bare minimum I can get away with that the plane will actually cooperate? And I kind of wish that it did have that state button where you could say ready for takeoff. And it would put the plane in that perfect state where all you'd have to do is program the FMS, but that's not gonna be there, is it? Cub flight is my option. Yeah. I'm very proud to have my wallet dented by Toto. Yeah, me too. There is no quick flight after work aircraft. This is not a quick flight after work aircraft. You're probably right. But how fun is shared cockpit gonna be? Do you want to come say hello to everyone? Tell them a joke? No? If you make this your only flight sim purchase for 2022, then I think we'll all come in well under budget. That's true. I think you're right. Hey, J-Snap. Ooh. Shared cockpit is going to be fun. Do you know if they're... Are they using the... What platform are they using? Is it going to be its own? Or are they using the shared... that free thingy majigger? Because I think yours, the FlyJSim's one is not done yet, right? You can save custom state locations. Oh, you can. Where do you do that? Is there any plans for this jet to come to MSFS? No, not that I know of. There are no plans for that at present time. I'm waiting to buy this for when the Falcon comes out, then I'll choose. I don't know. I think you should win it, Joe. Oh, hi. Do you want to say hi to everyone? Just quickly?
Hi.
What's your favorite part of the day?
Disneyland?
What?
Disneyland.
Disneyland is your favorite part of the day. Short Circuit says hello. This URL says hi. D Money says hi. She is getting big, Cajun. Yeah.
Oh, oh yeah.
They say you're getting to be a big girl. Mm-hmm.
What?
Okay, say goodbye.
Bye.
Whoa. Texting a little bit fast. How old is she? She's 4. She just turned 4. Just barely turned 4. Slow down a little bit. Puff says hello. Okay, so plan is to use shared flight. No idea if Smart Copilot 4 will someday also support it. Okay. Whatever works, I'll be super happy to fly this with several of you. Griezlet, hello. Yours is now 22, Short Circuit. Yeah, I have a 26, 20, 6, and 4. We got subscribe coming in. Dogo gifting a tier 1 sub to Griezlet. Is it Griezlet or Griezlet? Griezlet or Griezlet? Thank you, Dogo. Appreciate that. Henry is so sad now that she left. What happened? Where did she go? Oh, Henry was saying hello to Fly Girl. Ah, okay, yeah. Grease is always lit. I don't know if I've had the pleasure of talking to Grease when he's lit or let. Okay. You want to tell him something else? Okay. Oh, by the way, there's a baby that's watching. His name is Henry. Can you say hi to Henry? I'm going to set my parking brake. Can you set my parking brake by flipping that switch down? Go down that way. Oh. Hold on, let's do this view here. Okay, say hi to Henry.
Hi.
Say hi, Henry.
Hi, Henry. I saw Goofy.
You saw Goofy? Did you eat at Goofy's Diner?
Yeah.
Nice. 757 Spy says hello. Aunt Bone says good morning. Can you say Grease is always lit? Grease is always lit. Say it. Grease is. But he's really lit. Sing us the song. Show us a dance move. Okay, say goodbye. Ah.
I said bye like.
Yeah, you did. You mouthed it, huh? Okay. What's your favorite ride at Disneyland? The Goofy ride? What about the teacups? You really liked the teacups. We had to go on that twice. All right, have a good time at the store. She's a cutie, yeah. Huh? how short?
No!
Do what you want.
I think she can do it.
All right, we're at the runway. Wing and cow anti-ice is norm, on or off. We'll do norm. That's fine.
Continuous ignition.
Continuous ignition
On.
on.
ATC TCAS. TARA. Supplemental ground wing anti-SPM.
There's right, girl.
Checked. CAS. Takeoff config OK.
Takeoff config. It says it. Well, I'm used to takeoff config. Okay, showing up here, but it's not. That makes me concerned. Stab channel 2 in op. Uh-oh. There we go. Stab channel 2 is now in. I'm concerned. Sergeant Rock 75, good morning. I'm a little bit concerned that I don't have a takeoff config OK listed right here. Hey, babe. Babe? You know, of course, we have a takeoff config button on the Airbuses, but for this one, yeah, flaps are set. You have done about a 45-minute pre-flight the other day. My son came by and wanted to help me. I asked him to push a button on my side controller, switch for lights. Well, he saw the only button on the computer with the light and pushed it. Windows is shutting down. Yep, I hear you. I don't know what I can do to get the takeoff config light, because it usually says it up there. So, what do you guys think? Any ideas? It may complain for our takeoff. Takeoff config lights. Punch it, Chewy. I'm missing something. Flight directors are good. Oh, I do need to set an altitude though. Alright, we're setting it for 32. It'll follow the LNAV, or the VNAV, I should say. Just a formality, not needed. But I've seen it on other streams.
Landing, pulse, recog lights. On. Before takeoff checklist complete. After takeoff checklist next.
After takeoff checklist next. How do I save the state? Do I do that in Airframe Manager? Or, I guess that's probably the only thing. What's the worst that could happen? An hour and a half worth of fun gone. Save state. Here we go. At runway. There we go. Save state at runway. Wait. We don't want to hit that. I guess we go. I wonder if that keeps the. I wonder if that keeps the flight plan in there. All right, we've been told to line up and wait. Does it come with a PDF manual? A complete manual? I saw some PDF. Well, I'll just show you. I saw some PDFs for some things. So if you go into the X Aviation directory, CL650 documentation, you do have checklists, printable checklist, additional checklists, expanded normal procedures, FMS primer, and operations reference. And then there's some emergency and abnormal checklist as well. PDFs. We watch for moments like this. Oh, hey, look. Look what it says now. Yeah, baby. I don't know what I did or how I got it to say this, but it says takeoff config okay now. In true fashion, I should completely just bork this takeoff and like crash into the lake, but I think we're ready. We are gonna do a vector departure, and then we're gonna go direct to hop 2. Which is, if we take a look at the Zions 1 departure, it's pretty much just a straight out 9,000 at hop 2, 14,000 low do Ernu, and boom, down. So pretty easy departure. Climb heading 160 to 7,000, then on radar vectors to hop 2 at or above 9,000 on track. Maintain 230 or lower. We could put in 230 limitation, but hop 2 any relation to hop sing? Maybe. Is this playing the Hot 600? I think it is. Yeah, go on PE. Okay. Toto's intro vids are on his YouTube. Yeah, there you go. Some good stuff. You're asking someone who has like an hour in the game and no flight time. I'm just looking around the UI. I know that we're all asking each other. To be honest, I'm a little bit surprised that I actually got this far. So, but the only thing that's not working for me, well, there's been a few things that have not quite been ideal, but I can't get Jenny to talk to me. So there's got to be some audio setting that I need to work on to get Jenny. Maybe Jenny just doesn't like me right now. Maybe I offended her and she's not talking to me. She's just using text message from the FBO. I don't know. All right, let's go. How do we do this?